editor you are following.
This meeting is being
And you will
recorded.
create the file under the frame set. Okay, you will create the file under the frame set. You will create the file under the frame set. Create a new file. Give the file name. Example1.html. Example1.html. Oh. No, today is something new. Today what we are learning, it is not the yesterday content, it's a different content. Okay. The 5 o'clock you are attending, no, it is the same class, same people, everyone is the same only. There is a different topic, so we created a different folder. Folder name is what? Frame set. Create folder frame set. Maximize this. Go here. Right click. No, outside. Right click. New. Select folder. Folder name. Frame set. Now frame set. Create new file here. Go to the file. New. Yes. Go to the file again. Save as. Go to the desktop. Select on desktop left side. Left side desktop is there, no? Yes. Now double click on frame set. Double click. Give your file example1.html. 1.html. Enter. Now maximize the window. Double click here with the window. Yes. Now we write in this. Okay. Okay. So hope example 1 is ready. See, the formula of frame set is what? Let me come and guide you first. Suppose this is my pen and we wanted to design some different type of layout. For example, if you see the Facebook design is different, Gmail design is different, OLX design is different, then Flipkart design is different. Layout I'm talking. Layout, structure of the website, everywhere it is different. Everywhere it is new, different. Okay. Next, after that, question is, suppose you are working as a UI developer, front-end developer, and if any ask, okay, design this layout, design this layout, design this layout. So how you will design that? Where you will start from? So to design the layout, we have multiple options. Since we are beginner as of now, so the very bottom idea, very small idea we are going to take. That will help you a lot further. Moving ahead, it will help a lot. Okay, so this is called a frame set. Okay, now what I will do, in frame set, suppose our question was how to divide the page into multiple blocks. Then question is one question, frame set. Suppose this is one design I am trying. This is one layout. Suppose you design one layout like this. One website look like this. In that, header on the top, footer in the last, header on the top, footer in the last, and after that middle something. This becomes the one design. Now let me do one more design. Header on the top, banner in between, header on the top, banner in between. After that, one section in the left side, one more section in the right hand side, and one more section in the bottom. So this becomes another design of a page. Now suppose if I go for one more design, header on the top, again banner is here, banner is here. Next one more left section, one more middle section, one more right section for advertisement purpose, then one more bottom section. So the question for this is how to design different type of layout using HTML. How to design the different type of layout using HTML. Okay. So we have multiple solution. Out of all multiple solution, one option we have using the frame set. Another option we have, we can use the CSS plus HTML. Another option we have, we can use directly a Bootstrap library. Bootstrap is also indirectly CSS only. Bootstrap also directly, indirectly just CSS only. CSS plus HTML. Okay, this way we can take. So since we have not learned still CSS, we got some basic idea of HTML. So based on that, we are going to make it. Based on that, we are going to make it. Okay. So we will check now how we can do that. So in the first row, you can see how many rows? 3 rows. In the second, you can see 4 rows, whereas third row have 2 columns. The second one, you can see third one, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows only. But in the third, we have total 3 columns, right? So this row, column, how to divide and how to make in multiple blocks, okay? How to make it in multiple blocks, right? That is the question. So for that, we are going to implement using the frame set as of now. Going forward again, next technology will come. So we will use other technology also to do the same thing. Okay. Okay, hope ready. Now go ahead. So ready in the sense, I believe you have made a note somewhere. Or you can take the screenshot also is fine. Okay, let's go ahead now. So example one file is ready. Let it be this file. Create one more file. Header.html, HEA, header.html. Create one file, header.html. Create one more file, footer.html. Footer.html. And create one more file, welcome.html. Header, footer, and welcome. Header, footer, and welcome. Three files you have to create. Header.html, footer.html, and then welcome.html. Created three files. What are? Header, footer, and welcome. Now look into this photo. The first layout what we have designed, how many rows are there? 3 rows are there. So header will come here. Header.html will come in the first block. Footer.html will go to the last block. And then welcome.html will come to where? Middle block. So since the page is divided into 3 blocks, so for each block we have to create a different file and we need to load over there. So file we created. Okay. How many files we created total? 4 files. One file is called example1. Another one is the header, footer, and welcome. So example1 file is the combination of 3 files. Example1 will be the combination of 3 files. What are header, welcome, and footer? What are header, welcome, and footer? Okay, hope ready? Come now. So first we'll go to the header file. In header file, you will start from HTML, follow the body tag, and for this body, write the BG color. Header is the header file. BG color equal to orange. BG color equal to orange. BG color equal to orange be written. Write a p tag. Keep inside. This is from header file, and keep align equal to center. This is from header file and align equal to center. So written, save the file, run once. Save the file, run once, see how it comes. Today, see like this. It should appear which color? Orange color by default. So many people reply done, done, done. Okay. So one file is ready, header file. Yours how it is? Save the file and then run. Control S. ANI single line. BG color COLOR. Before center, remove space. Save. Okay, now we'll go to the next file that is called footer file. Go to the footer, start from HTML, right inside, body, footer file, BG color equal to sky blue. It's running, no header file. Go to the footer file, Already one file was there. You have created footer. What stopped? You have to type today, okay? Home, paper, not this one, you have paper and write. And this is your footer file. Where? Not here. Go to the folder. We have closed that folder. Go to desktop. Yes. Go to preferences. Click on footer. How to do this? Click on that one. So fine. Footer. In footer, you don't get a code. This one is ready. Read the header code. You have detail, then it is running. Then the footer. Oh, this is the footer. Where is the header? No, this is this is the header. You wrote same thing in both the file. That is the footer, right? Change here is like okay, header is open. Modify this button. Change to sky blue. BG color which one? Sky blue. Right inside. Align equal to center. Right there. This is from footer. This is from footer. Footer file is ready. Save now. Run the footer again. Footer will come. Little sky blue. Header is which color? Orange. Footer is sky blue. Now we'll go to the welcome file. Welcome file. Start from HTML. Follow the body tag here. And write one H1. Welcome home. Align equal to center. Come down. Write A. Align equal to center. This is from. This is from welcome page. Right. Why you take photo? Write it. Go to the welcome file. And welcome file you have created. Go in there. Write this code. Go to the welcome file. Write this. Welcome file will appear in the middle. H1 and everything will display under the middle here. So we got 3 files, header, footer, and welcome. Now 3 files we are going to combine one place. 3 files we are going to combine one place. Okay, 3 files we are going to combine one place. That will be example 1. That will be example1.html file. Okay, check the welcome file. Now come to the which file? Welcome file written. Come to the frame set now. This photo, what it says, this photo says like header you have to call in the beginning, footer you have to call in the last, and then welcome you have to call where? Under the middle. So suppose if we consider the total height of the screen is 100%, total height of the screen is 100%. Okay. Suppose total height of a screen is 100%. What is the pixel? That we don't know. But yes, we know what will be the total percentage. The total percentage will be 100%. Okay. Now, in this 100% of the height, 10% height will give to the first row. 10% height will give to the first row. 20% height will give to the last row. 20%. So become a 30. Now remaining is 70. 70% height we can give to whom? Middle row. This way. 10, 70, 20. Okay. Total height is 100%. In that, 10% will go to the first block, 20% will go to the last block, and remaining will go to where? Middle block. 70%. Now come to the example 1 file, and we need to implement this algorithm. So in example 1 file, we can go and start from the HTML and don't write the body tag. Start from the HTML and don't write the body tag. Which tag you will write? You will write the tag called frame set tag. Open and close. Frame set tag, open and close. Okay, frame set tag, open and close. After doing that, this photo is row wise. First row, second row, third row. So in frame set, we have a property called rows, ROWS, rows. Using rows property, you can make a row wise division. Using calls property, you can make a column wise division. Using row property, we can make a row wise division, and using column property, we can make a column wise. So rows, suppose the first row total height will take as a 10%. Second row, in second row, it will go as a 70%. And in the third row, it will go as a 20%. 20%. Ten, 70, 20. 10%, 70%, 20%. Okay, hope written. So you can see double quote open once and double quote close in the last. It's not like 10% in one double quote, 70% another double quote, and 20% another double quote. All are in one double quote. In between there is a comma, right? You can see in between what we have, comma. So this is going to break your current window, current screen into 3 rows. 10% of the total height, one row, 70% of the total height, second row, and 20% of the height, last row. Now in the first 10%, you will write here frame SRC equal to header dot HTML. Next frame SRC. Next frame SRC equal to welcome.html. Last frame SRC footer.html. Header, welcome, footer. Hope ready? Save the file. Check once. Your page is dividing into 3 rows or not.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Run this, check once how it look.
Hello, sir.
Page will divide into 3 blocks. Header will be orange, footer will be a sky blue, and in between will come which color? White color. Orange, sky blue, and then white.
Sir, am I audible?
Looks similar or something else? Similar? Okay. Middle is not coming for you. Go there. This is control code. Code. You have static controllers. There is a welcome file. Click on this. Controllers. What is the file and written? Welcome. E is not there. Go here in example 1. Removing. In welcome, remove E. Then try. You can on your mic and then speak, whoever have the doubt.
Yes, sir. Actually, the
On your
header,
mic and say something.
yes, sir. Actually, the header part, it's not coming in blue for me.
Okay, go ahead. So what we did, we divided the page into how many blocks? 3 blocks. Using which tag? Frame set. What is the property for that? Rows. Rows will help you to divide entire screen into the n number of rows. In that we specify first row 10%, second row 70%, third row 20%. Calculation of if you do sum of all 3 will come how much? 100%. Because total height is 100%, total width is also how much? 100% only. Next, I'm not talking in pixel, percentage. Percentage is always 100. Okay, next after that, come down. You can see you have created a header file. In header file, whichever the functionality you have written, you are calling under the 10%. In the welcome file, whichever the functionality you have written, you are calling under the 70%. In footer file, all the functionality, whichever we have, we are calling under the 20%. When you go to the browser, your header will be under the 10%, footer will be under the 20%, and the welcome will be under the 70%. Height, width is 100% now. Width is how much? 100%. Now go next. You can see one line is coming here in between. Line border. This border we have option we can remove. We can write here border equal to 0. So the border whichever is coming, the border will get removed. Write border equal to 0. The border line is coming. The border line will get removed. The border line is coming. The border line will get removed. Save now and check once. You will see the border is gone. Page become very clean. Completely. Page become very clean. Right? Hope looks similar. Now come to the next. Next is our header file. You can see in header file orange. So upper portion is coming as orange. Then next file is footer sky blue. Last section is coming sky blue. Next welcome. We have not given any BG color. You can see it's coming here which color? Directly. Okay. Next after that, come to the header file. Remove this paragraph tag and write here one table tag. Table tag. Keep inside call align equal to center. Cell padding equal to somewhere 10. Cell padding 10, align as a center. Align center, cell padding 10. Now go inside, write it here. Go inside, write a th. Keep call home, about us, contact us, register, login, home, login services. Hope ready? Header file. Save it. Refresh your frame example one. You will find some heading will come like this. Home, about us, contact us, register, login. Some menu will appear on the top. Settings, preferences, then follow I have pen drive. Working, okay. We can increase little cell padding. Cell padding look like less only. If you go here, you can increase little cell padding. The gap here, 12, 13 you can give. The space between two home about us will increase. The space between home and about us will increase little. Okay, let's go ahead. Now first design is ready. First design is ready as per this photo. Now we need to work on second design. Second design. Second design is also easy only, not very difficult. Small changes will happen, we can achieve it. Create second file example2.html in the same frameset folder only. In frameset folder itself, next file example2.html. Example2.html. Okay, in example2.html, you will start from HTML. You will follow the again frameset. You will follow the frameset, and this frameset you will break into 4 rows. Total 4 rows will create. 4 rows. Okay, so how to do that? Go here. Rows equal to rows equal to rows equal to 8%, 10%, 60, okay, 8, 10, 65%, remaining how much? 15%. This will become 67%. Let me calculate total. Is that exceeding by 100? So total 8 plus 67, 15. It's matching with the total 100%. Okay, so first row will be 8%, second row 10%, third one 67, and last one is a 15. Now in the first row, call a frame source info.html. That is not exist. We have to create it. Second row you called header.html. Third row you create welcome.html, and fourth row you create footer.html. SRC info header welcome footer. Write it. You can write border as a 0 also in the beginning. Info file we have not created. Info file we have not created still. Let me run it and see how that looks. See, this look like this. Info file is not exist, the upper section. So create a file called info.html. Create a file info.html. Go there. Example 2. So, not bad. Close that. Why you close everything? Don't close it. The company is not executing. The size is 1. Okay, hope written. Info header welcome footer. Info header welcome footer. Now after this, if you run the file, info is not exist, header is there, welcome is there, footer is there. So these 3 are there, so it is coming. Now create a file, hope looking similar. Anyone difference? Okay, then go ahead. Create a file info.html. BG color blue. Info.html. Info.html in frame set. Start from HTML. Follow the body tag. Right here. BG color blue. Inside that, write a marquee tag. Inside that, write a marquee tag. There you will write font tag. Now marquee tag for what purpose? Marquee tag for the purpose of the text will be moving. Okay, marquee tag will help you. The text will be scrolling automatically. But background is blue. It will not be visible. Font color equal to white. Font color equal to white. Right inside helpline. 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 Save it and check once. Background will come in blue color. Background will come in blue color, and that will take the upper portion of your page. It will be covering complete upper portion of the page. See here. Text is moving, that is called marquee. Of working, similar, different. BG color, spelling check, COLOR. This one. Font, COLOR. COLOUR you have written. COLOR. LOR. Coming. Okay, let's go ahead next. So we created two examples. One example is 3 rows, another example is 4 rows. 4 rows, okay. Now next example will be column also. Next example will have some column also. So create the next file. Your index file is running, example 2. Something like this or different? Same. Okay. Create next file, example 3. Example 3.html. Example 3.html will be the next file. Okay, example 3, take the copy of example 2. Example 3, you can take the copy of example 2. Example 3, take the copy of example 2. Example 3, take the copy of example 2. Okay, copy from example 2 and paste into the example 3. Okay. Next, after that, under the example 3, welcome line you have written. Delete that line. The welcome line is written, delete that line. After header. After header and before footer, welcome is written, delete that. Okay. Frame src info.html, frm src header.html, frame src footer.html. Correct. In between now, Control A, Control C, go to the example 2. Control A, press Control A. All selection happen. Control C. Go to the example 3. Control V. V. A, B. V for Valor. Control V. Show me your system. Now that is the primary requirement for anyone. Typing I cannot teach. Creating the file I cannot teach. I can teach the technology. Control C you have done. Yes. Go the file. Paste here. Control V. V, yeah, V. This one. Yes. Now today what you have to do, you need to sit in home, take any newspaper, okay, and 500 words you type into the where? Notepad++. 500 words you type, okay? Daily you type for 1 week, you will become in the practice. Okay, hope you will follow it. Okay, so hope written, what we wrote, frame set open close, inside header we wrote, info, header, footer, right? Now, welcome line was here, delete that line. After deleting that line, write here call FRAMESET, frame set, open and close. At which place? Welcome line was written, delete that line. The welcome line was written, delete that line. After that, write there frame set, open, close. Inside the frame set, write here calls equal to column. Calls equal to 25%, comma 75%. So it is going to create two columns. 8% height and 100% width will go to the info file. 10% height and 100% width will go to the header file. After that, 67% will start. 67% height and 100% width. Now 100% width, height remains same 67% only, but width we are breaking into two columns. 25% one column, 75% another column. Now in 25%, you are going to call here frame src left.html and one more frame src welcome.html. So left.html will come in 25%. Welcome will go under the 75%. Hope ready? So understand what happened is 25% width you are calling which file? Left. 75% width which you are calling welcome. Now left.html is not there. You have to create a file left.html. BG color pink you can give. Left.html. First to run this much, see how it is, what it is. It is something like this. Header, info, welcome, footer, left side. Left.html is not exist. So we have to create a file left.html with the BG color pink. Create a file left.html with BG color pink. Created left.html file. What is the BG color? Left.html file you need to create. BG color should be pink. Left.html BG color pink. HTML start and body start and BG color pink. In a paragraph, write something. Check once. Okay, save it and check once. Ink is running. This is one feature of FrameSet you saw. This is one feature of FrameSet where it is helping us to divide the page into multiple blocks. One more feature is there that we will be learning after a few days. Once we get some more idea on HTML part, then we'll go for the next feature of FrameSet. Okay, so hope working for everyone. Okay, so then for example, HTML has a lot of feature, but all you cannot implement together. So we are covering concept wise. Okay, we created individual pages. Now multiple pages you are linking together. Tomorrow we will learn the form tag, how to design the form. Then we will mix all together. Okay, that way more idea will come step by step. Right? So we'll see you again tomorrow.